morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is Nazanis for those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video. And I post new videos every Wednesday all about my faith, God, Christ, and expanding the kingdom of God. And I do that through book reviews, discussions, Bible studies, and more. So today's video, the title says, is going to be my final reading vlog for Miss Barbara and Britton, and I'm so sad because this is literally like the final book that I have to read, and it is book 3 in the Daughters of Zelophehad trilogy series, and it's Claiming Canaan. This is Milka's journey, and it's all about the second to last baby girl. If I'm not mistaken, she's the second to last. Let me just double check that because there is a list of the daughters. Yep, so there's Milka and Tirzah. So I'm not sure if this is going to include Tirzah being having a husband, but this one is definitely going to focus on Milka. So we've already seen in Lioness, we've seen the oldest one, Mala, get married, and then in the sequel we saw I'm sorry, I gotta look at the names. We saw Noah and Hogla get married. If you haven't seen my reading vlog for the sequel, just click the eye to go to that video. And then we now have Milka, and then Tirzah is the baby. So I'm super excited. This one, I feel like it's going to be the most comical one because of how the synopsis is set up. This one is based on, it doesn't say here, but I put on the screen exactly where. I believe it's still in Joshua. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's still in Joshua. And yep, it says the girls are finally get their land. And it's all about women and the faith. So encouraging women in the faith. And this is the bookmark for it. It says Daughters of Zelophehad, and on the back it has all 3 of the books on there. There is no audiobook for this on Scribd, but there is an audible version of this, so I will leave it linked down below. So I'm just going to be reading it physically myself. And yeah, so I'm going to read the little blurb here. So it says, in order to claim her inheritance, Milka must find a betrothed who doesn't die before her wedding day. First of all, let's just talk about this cover. I love the cover for some reason. Like, all of these covers are stunning. But on the back it says, when the tribal elders make marriage a requirement for claiming her land, Milka Bat Zelophehad must find a betrothed straight away. The only problem in finding a husband is that all her suitors are slain while conquering the land of Canaan. Men avoid her in order to stay alive. After praying to God to send her a bold suitor, a man from her father's clan plummets from a tree right on top of her. Is this God answering prayer or a foolish antic by Eli, the war-scarred brother from one of her clan's rival families? Will settling in Canaan sort out Milka's troubles, or have her woes just begun? So I'm super excited to dive into this. I'm just ready to see how that is going to play out with him falling out of a tree on top of her. So you guys know how this goes, right? I'm going to read the first 2 chapters and let you guys know my thoughts while you see me read, and then I'm going to go away read the next couple chapters. I have already split it up. So basically I'm reading chapters 1 and 2 on camera, and then I will read from 3 to 12 off camera, come back with my thoughts, and then you guys will get the, if you've seen my reading vlogs, you know, spoilery free, so you guys can watch this even if you haven't read the books. I'm not going to spoil any information. I will like make some weird facial expressions and weird comments that you might not understand, but it's kind of like to entice you to get the book. But yeah, this is gorgeous. But yeah, let's just dive in. It is currently 10:57. I did wake up at 9, but then I stayed around in the bed till about 10. So I'm probably going to read, like I said, the first 2 chapters on camera, and then I'm going to go get me a cup of tea or coffee. I haven't decided if I want tea, coffee, or a latte. Still debating. And then, yeah, I might just have my infamous pumpkin spice tea this morning. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to do that, and let's just jump right into this glorious book. I'm so sad this is the final one, but come on. Okay, so I read to page 14. I read the prologue, first chapter, second chapter. So far, I am enjoying it a lot. I am enjoying getting to see all of the sisters again with their different husbands. Obviously, Mala's with Reuben. Hogla is, I'm not gonna say, no, not Hogla. Noah is with Jeremiah, and Hogla is with I can't remember that boy's name, but it was a dude that was mentioned in the sequel. I can't remember his name at this time, but I cannot stand Canaan. Why is Canaan back? Like, was book 2 not enough for him? Like, why is he back and still being treacherous? Right now it's just like, why? Can we just get rid of him at this point? Can he get kicked or run over by cattle or something? Just, I'm sorry, I don't like him. But I'm liking the writing so far, and I am loving the fact that Terza is engaged, and she's engaged to a character that I've already seen before in the other book. So I'm kind of happy about that, and I think it's really cute, especially knowing that they kind of like grew up together. So swooning over that. I'm not gonna specifically say who it is, obviously, because you have to read the other books to know who I'm talking about. But I think that is super, super sweet. So pretty much everyone else is married, betrothed, except for Milka. And Keenan is yet again back with the scheme because he's angry that these 5 girls have land that they didn't work for. So yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes and exactly what's gonna happen next. I'm intrigued so far, and I'm waiting for that part where apparently the guy Eli falls out of the tree. So yeah, I'm super, super excited. And I feel like I remember who Eli is, but I think I would have to look at my reviews of the last few books. But yeah, so that is that. I'm going to come back once I read up to chapter 12 and give you guys my thoughts. So yeah, I'll be back with my thoughts. Hey guys, so I read to chapter 12 and I'm liking it a lot. Right now I would say it's a 4, so I was just fixing the camera, but right now I will say it's a 4. I am interested to see where things go. They have been allotted their lands, and let me just say they are blessed and highly favored. Period. I did remember who Eli was because it was explained, so I remember Eli. Eli is mentioned in book 1, which is Lioness. Again, if you haven't seen my blog of Lioness, click the article to that. But he is featured in Lioness, and some things did happen in Lioness that kind of made me not like him, but now I feel really, really bad for him. I will say he is the brother of Canaan and of Jeremiah. So we hate Canaan, we love Jeremiah, and I'm feeling really, really bad for Eli and how he's being treated and how people are treating him. I did get to see Basmath, Reuben's sister, who I could not stand in book 1. She's aggravating as ever. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm interested to see where things go. Now I understand why the grapes are on the side, because it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now, and I'm excited to see where this goes. So I'm going to read to, I'm just trying to see. I'm going to read up to chapter 21, and then I'm going to come back on camera and read 22 and 23 on camera. So let me just get a piece of paper to mark it off. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. It's probably going to be a 4-star depending on how the romance goes. I'm also really, really enjoying Eli making the attempt to change his life around and better himself for the sake of his relationship, I guess. And I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm really interested to see how the dynamics between the two of them, Eli and Milka goes. Sorry guys, I'm so tired a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited about that. So real quick, I do want to show you guys, I made a flag for church because I have been wanting new flags for praise dance, and I don't like regular rectangle flags that are like literally flags. I prefer angel wing flags, and I've always wanted to get one, but they are pricey, anywhere ranging from 35 to, not even 35, because those are child sizes. So the size that I made, they range from about 35 to 45. If you get a normal adult size, they range from about $40 to about $120, depending on who you're buying from, the type of material, and things like that. And so I watched a video on YouTube of how to make one, and this was my first attempt, and I'm pretty happy with how it looked. I did not sew any of this whatsoever. Literally sewing tape, not sewing tape, what is this called? The iron-on adhesive tape, and some fabric from Walmart, along with a dowel from Walmart, and some fire. And I made a flag, It is really gorgeous. I love this flag. You guys don't understand, you guys. Oh my gosh. So the dowel was about 36 inches. Let me bring this out. It was 36 inches, but I did chop it to about 24. So here we go. This is my flag, guys. I made it myself. I did have some slight errors in doing it because when I was ironing, I didn't realize that the print from the ironing board got onto here, which doesn't bother me because it's on the tail end, and it's also on this side as well. But I think for my first attempt it's great. So I do have to make the other one, which I have the fabric here. Now what I did was I did go to Walmart and I bought 2 yards of this gorgeous satin fabric, gorgeous, and I love the way it flows. Let's see if I can show you guys. I can't wait to dance with this flag, guys. So I'm proud of myself for making this by myself, and I love the way it flows. So I am gonna make the other one probably, if not tonight, then this week I'll make it. But I'm very proud of myself for making my own flag, and I made it for less than $10. The fabric itself was this fabric, and I'm trying to find the actual, oh, so here it is. So this fabric altogether came out to $3.94 for 2 1 yard pieces. So what I did was I didn't want a super large flag because I'm really small, and because we record in our church, I don't want to have flags that will hit the musicians or the cameras or the lights, because there's not a lot of space to move and dance. And so what I did was I took that 1 yard and I cut it in half, because the stick itself was a yard. It was 36 inches. So I cut it down in half to make 2 pieces from 1 yard. So they're 1 yard still. But then I cut this down and I put it on this, like right here. It's a hot mess. I'm probably gonna like glue that or something, like put some hot glue on the tip of that so it doesn't pop out. But I'm proud of myself. Like, I made a flag, and I'm going to make my other one, and you guys can see the edges. I literally just use fire to seal the edges. And again, I could probably do more with it, but I am happy with how it looks. I did not sew it or anything, straight up that sewing tape, and I like it. I'm probably going to use this one for my left hand, and make the other one for my right hand, depending on how that one comes out. But I'm excited, you guys don't understand. I made my own flags, and I really wanted gold because all of my dresses have some type of gold in them. At first it was going to be white, but I really wanted gold, so I'm happy, I'm excited. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go fix my hair because I think I have to make a run somewhere real quick. My hair is a hot mess. I don't know if I want to wear my hair out and just put a cap on. I don't know. But yeah. Oh god. I'm so tired. Sorry guys. So tired. And I literally have about a week and a half to figure out everything for Bible study and book club because I have not done anything yet because January just has been so crazy. I'm going to do a sit down video and just talk about what happened, what took place basically in the month of January, because it's been crazy and things are happening, and I am excited, but it's a lot of work. So yeah, I do have a computer coming. I got an actual like desktop computer, so now I have my laptop and my computer because my laptop is like moving really slow because I have so much on there. I have videos on there for editing. I have documents for church, documents for DOI. It's just a lot. So I'm excited for everything that's getting ready to change and happen. But yeah, I will come back when I get ready to read again. Okay guys, so I made it to chapter 24. Well, I read up to chapter 23, and I'm gonna read 24 now up to, I don't even know, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna read 24 to 33, and then I'm gonna come back on camera and read the last 2 chapters. But quick thoughts. I'm really loving the relationship between Eli and Milcah. I feel like the way her family treats Eli, I understand, especially after reading Lioness. I definitely understand why they would feel the way that they do. And also realizing who he's related to, Canaan. But at the same time, I feel like they need to not be as rude to him. It's like I can't spoil anything, which is why it's like hard to really explain myself. But I feel like Eli is trying his best to be a different man, because I will say in the book he does explain how he was never able to get his father's attention. His father pretty much bypassed him, and people pretty much disrespected him, and the only way that he would get attention is to obviously cause trouble, because if you don't get attention from your father figure in a good way, you're going to seek it out in a bad way just for the attention. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. So he sought out attention in a bad way, and it wasn't that he was a bad person, he just did troublesome things to get the attention of his father. And he's basically at a point in his life where he's like at a crossroad, because he doesn't know what to do for himself, because technically he gets nothing from his father's inheritance, or he has no inheritance really from his father, because there is Jeremiah and Canaan, and Canaan is, I believe, the eldest. I don't know if there's 4 brothers, because I know that he did also mention another brother, so I think that there is 4 of them. And there's an older brother that's not really mentioned, but he was talked about in here. There's Canaan, and then there is him as a 3rd child, and then Jeremiah. Jeremiah already has his inheritance through Noah, through Noah, obviously. But he feels like he has nothing, because granted, he is in this relationship. They're not married, mind you. He's in this betrothal with Milcah, but that land is the inheritance of her father's, which is hers, and he really gets no inheritance from his father because he has 2 older brothers. And then he feels kind of left out. He feels like he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't have anything that is his own. And those parts really broke my heart, because I'm just like, I get why we don't like Eli. Totally get it. Totally understand it. It makes sense at all. And his brother is aggravating, but it's like, I feel like people need to stop being mean to him. If that makes, like, it's hard to explain, but I feel like he deserves a better treatment from people. Definitely better treatment from people. Canaan is aggravating. His father is aggravating. At this point, Canaan and his father can go. Okay, they can go. They can get the boot and move. So yeah, things are getting interesting, because I did run across this Canaanite family, and things have gotten really interesting in the vineyard. So I am excited to see what happens next. I'm going to actually keep reading through, because it is pretty late right now. It's about, well, it's not super late. It's 5:18. Today has just been a crazy day. I'm going to do a vlog on, I think I said this before, on like how January has been going, because January has been exhausting. I feel like January itself has been a year. So that's how I feel about that. But I'm going to continue reading this, and when I get to chapter 34, I'm going to come back on camera and read, and then we're going to close out this vlog. Right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to rate this, because compared to Heavenly Lights, this might be a 4-star as well, because I can't like comparing this to Lioness. No, Lioness is a solid 4.75 star rating. Compared to Heavenly Lights, it's probably the same, because I'm not picking up a lot of faith aspects. Again, when I say faith aspects, I mean faith aspects as far as me as a reader and the walk and in the space that I am in spiritually, if that makes sense. But I read biblical fiction. I go into it to understand what I can gain, and not just what entertainment it brings me, if that makes sense. So as much as it's kind of like with Heavenly Lights, I enjoyed the romance, but I wasn't picking up a lot on the faith aspects. I will say in this there is a lot more. No, I won't say that. No. Okay, disregard what I just said. So I'm going to keep reading, and then I'm going to come back and close out this vlog. Okay guys, so I'm finished. and I'm giving this a 4 stars. I really did enjoy this just as much as I enjoyed Heavenly Lights. I think I did enjoy the romance more, and Heavenly, no, I don't know, it's like a tie between this one, because I love Milka and Eli because I know who Eli was, but I also love Noah and Jeremiah because I read about them in the first book. So this one and the second one, which is Heavenly Lights, are like definitely a tie at a 4-star rating. I truly enjoyed this book. Really, what I did get from it is that we need to just trust God and to consistently rely on Him, and to understand that He does all things for purpose and in His will, and things, no matter what we desire, if it does not align with what He wills and what He wants for our lives, it will always fail. And I really, really enjoy this book so much. And it's also about, I guess, in a sense, self-discovery and knowing who you are as a child of God. So yeah, I truly, truly enjoyed this. This makeup though is giving me slay. Oh my gosh, I have to recreate this look so mad. But yeah, I thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed this book. I am just mind blown. I loved it. I think all of the daughters of Zelophehad are very bold, sassy women. They know how to protect themselves. They know and trust God's word. They understand God's word. They don't mind a man's authority, but they also won't allow a man to disrespect them. Which I think is very crucial as women of God. We need to understand that, yes, we are to submit to men, specifically to our husbands, and to those in authority. However, in submitting, make sure that they are not being disrespectful. And I just loved watching them stand up for themselves and to protect each other from danger. Like, it was just so amazing to read about these sisters, and I loved it. So definitely gonna give this a 4 stars. Highly would recommend it. So links for Amazon as well as for Scribd will be down below for you guys to check out. I thoroughly enjoyed this 4-star read. I think the next video I do for Barbara and Britton's books will be sort of a ranking, a 6-tier ranking. Since there's 6 books total, I'm going to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. Now, these are all obviously great books because I rated them all 4 stars and up, but I will put these into a tier, of course. And I think that's pretty much it. I will also do book look tutorials on these because these makeup looks, they give me life. Okay, life to the T. But yeah, that's it for this video. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, I highly recommend it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next reading vlog or video. Bye.